Okay.
Good to go.
There we go. Just a really bad tutorial. Honestly, I recommend skipping this part. I don't have a editing software, so I'm gonna leave it in here. I'm not really gonna be talking about anything. Yeah. Go ahead and skip this part. What are you doing? Why are you still here? Go. Okay. So, for new people, right after this part, we're gonna start jumping. It's a little faster, but I mean, if you really don't want, so I guess you don't have to, but you should. Then we're kind of just gonna be running for a while. The beginning of the game's really stupid, but I mean, what do you expect? Everything's white, there's no color. The only thing you can hear is the mechanical keyboard, silently in the background. Yeah, this part's really boring. There's really nothing you have to do except run and jump. Make sure to jump when you're going up stuff too, if you're not jumping already. That's really slow. I have no idea how long it takes to get to the first section. You don't need to jump up that part, by the way. That was on accident. Should be coming up on it now. Yeah, here we go. Whenever you go into these small animations, make sure you're jumping into them. If we hadn't jumped, we would have been back a little bit and would have lost a little bit of time to just walking animation. It's a lot slower than just walking regularly. Here we're just going to be doing obstacle movement, jumping up stuff. You can jump up stuff from behind it, so you just want to jump whenever you can get to the lowest point and you should be fine. You're going to want to jump here right at the staircase. It'll save like a little bit of time. You jump there. That saves you some just running animation. Do the same thing over here. You gotta jump a bit. It's basically half the run. Okay, so for the first memento, you're just gonna go up the stairs and gotta jump to the left. And that'll get you that. And then we don't have another for like 5 minutes. So if you want to skip ahead a little bit, I don't blame you. There's really nothing here other than some optimal movement on the towers. That's about it for this section though. White only has 1 memento. Well, 2, but you can't get the other till after blue, so. That wasn't optimal movement, by the way. Don't do what I did. You just want to jump up the stairs as fast as possible. When you're going down this part right here, just collect the other star. Make sure you're jumping right around here. That way you can not hit the edge like I normally do. Saves just a little bit of time because you're not falling and hitting the wall on the right side. And now we're gonna go run into a hand. I want to do the same thing here. Jump a bit before it, so you can cut out some walking animations. Right around here. You could have gone a little farther. It's okay though. Now we just got an animation you have to sit through. And that's red on a split. Though I don't really use it. Make sure to always be jumping when you're coming out of animations too. Especially if it's on a slope. Here's just a long staircase we have to jump up. It's kind of annoying. That's okay though. Yeah, the second memento is back there. Eventually we'll get it. It doesn't really matter what you do here at the fountain. They're all the same. You can jump up, go to the bottom. Doesn't really matter. You just want to be constantly moving right. First constellation. I don't know if that's a split. Probably is. Here what I usually do is I just do a small jump off onto that corner piece and I can continue jumping the rest of the way. That way I don't waste too much time running. Here you can just take 2 jumps full and it'll take you all the way to the bottom. And then here you want to jump right on the edge of the top. That way you can just start rolling down as quick as possible. Another bit of an animation. You can jump here, but it doesn't really do anything. Just don't jump on that part. At the very end. Doesn't let you go as far for some reason. It's really annoying. Here's just another tower climb we have to do. It's a shorter one though. You want to jump like at the very end of the staircase. I'll show you. Right before the black bars come up. on the left side. You're gonna want to jump right before that crack. That way you can, well, at the top of the crack, I guess. You're gonna want to jump at the top of that staircase because you're kind of stuck just walking up really slow. This game has a lot of cutscenes. Right after this one, we're just gonna jump down to the right and then start heading left for the second memento. It's just way back here. Doesn't take anything to get. Then we gotta just keep running through the desert again. It's kind of a reoccurring theme. We like running through deserts. You can jump down that slope right there to get a little bit of extra speed, but it's not really gonna save you anything because we're on a cycle with sandstorms. So you're just gonna wanna sit on the edge as long as part of your dress is in it. It's not gonna push you back. Doesn't matter if you push forward early either. I just do it because it makes me happier. Everything on this part's basically on a cycle. You're only going to be able to save about 0.5 of a second here. You can even go on the bottom down there and somehow make it to the top. But I don't recommend that. You just want to sit up here again. And then we're going to have another building we can hide in. It's going to get you another star. And after that, we're going to have a little bit of advanced movement. But it's not hard at all, so should be fine. You're just going to want to jump down here, and when you're on the edge of this last spot right here, you're going to want to hold down space, get you a little bit of a boost. Mine wasn't that good there. That's fine though. You just want to run on the bottom as far as you can. Don't jump when the sandstorm's running at you. It'll make you just get hit back a bunch. Here's fine. You can manage to get a little farther up. But you just want to run to the cave in the bottom right, and it's still all cycle, so it's not that big of a deal. We're just going to get the star here and turn around. Now the desert storm should be coming soon, so you want to jump right when it's about to go. And that'll push you forward some. And you'll roll to around here. And then you're just going to head back up to where the constellation is up there. It'll make you another bridge just like the first section of the game. You can do a little bit of better movement there, just jumping earlier and stuff. Here you're going to want to go ahead and get on the bridge, and it should push you back a little bit. It's fine though. Then we're going to get our third memento, I think it is. Should be a third. I don't know if this rock's on cycle. I don't know how it works. But here's pretty self-explanatory. You just want to go up the staircase and jump off. Doesn't matter how fast you do it, you're still waiting for the rock to get to the other side of the thing. I don't know what it would be called. Doesn't really matter what you do here. You can't get past that. Here, just gonna jump down the stairs, but don't jump from too high. It'll cause you to kind of get stuck in a little bit of an animation and slow you down a little bit, but it doesn't really matter much, seeing as we're still on a sandstorm cycle. We'll get that memento right after we get the heavy up here. We have to sit through a sandstorm and an animation to get this, though. And you kind of just sit there, wait for stuff to happen. And Gris can become thick. Just gonna head back left. Gonna go get the memento from earlier, and then after this one, it's one of the harder ones to get, at least for first cycle. It should take a little bit of practice, but you'll be fine. I don't know what number we're on. It's okay though. Here you're just gonna want a heavy when the storm hits you. And then we're gonna do the same on the right side. You can let go a little early, right before the music stops, to start moving quicker. That does save time because this isn't the cycle, this is just a trigger whenever you get here. You can run a little bit and then heavy. I think it takes like 12 or 13 steps to get to the next point after this storm. So, right after this ruin part is, well, one of the hardest first cycles to get, I guess. It's not really that hard, but people struggle with it. So we're just gonna go past this part, which I went down on my first run, because I'm not smart. We're just gonna go over here. You can get lucky with first cycle on this rock guy over here when it comes over to you first. Saves like 8 seconds, more like 10. I don't know how it works though. When the music starts over here, that's when the sandstorm cycle starts. So right now it's started counting down when it's gonna happen. You're just gonna want to do some precise jumps here. And they don't actually have to be that precise, they just have to be good enough. Then you're gonna jump when the storm's running at you. And that's that memento. Then you're just gonna go back down the hole. You can just do a bunch of heavies and you'll get down. It's actually a lot of heavies, it's kind of annoying. Make sure not to heavy like before your animation pops back up. Like you'll see, she like does a little bit of a jump, and that's when you can heavy again. If you do it before that, you're just not gonna really do anything to the ground. Now you're just gonna be sent back up, then we're gonna have to jump to the left and do a windmill first cycle. which isn't that hard, it's just a little bit of platforming. You kind of want to jump later there. It's kind of hard to tell where you need to be. You can run down the side of it a little bit before you actually start sliding. Okay, so here's windmill. This is a platforming you have to do. It's pretty easy. Kind of just jump up as fast as you can and you'll still make it, as long as you don't mess up a little bit. When you're going up the windmills and you're standing on them, always be jumping. If you're just standing on it, Gris will slow it down and it won't move up as fast. I don't know if you can heavy on it to make it go down faster. Probably can. I haven't tested that though. Here it doesn't really matter where the rock is on the left side. You can still make the jump wherever it is. Luckily for us, it's pretty close, so we don't have to run as far. Here for first cycle, you're just going to want to jump all the way to the right, heavy, jump twice, jump up, and then jump twice again. And that should get you up to the stars pretty quickly. And then you're gonna wanna just heavy on the left side of this. You can get to the rock over there, but it's not gonna help because you can't jump up above the platform. You're gonna want to heavy on this side before you get the star up there. I don't know if jumping there is faster. It can't be slower though. And you want to come over here, and you can get on that without jumping on the rock, but being on here is a little faster because you don't have to be standing on this for so long. Then you're gonna want to jump all the way to the right, and you can get this. Then you go to the edge on this side, jump down, and you can get the star as well without having to backtrack at all. Then if we're lucky, we do get first cycle. I don't think we're going to though. Actually, we might. Yeah, we got first cycle. That just lets us get by pretty quickly because it's already up when we get there. We're going to turn left once we get up here, and we're going to do a little bit of a leap of faith to the right. And that'll get us our next memento. If I'm honest, this is a pretty decent run right now, even though I'm not timing it. Probably like 6 seconds behind world record. Because they had a bad rock back there before the platforming. That's the other memento we get. Here you can just go to the edge and jump and you should be fine. Always be jumping at the end of ramps to get you a little extra speed. Here's kind of the same thing we did on the last part, but we go to the middle. We're going to jump to the middle heavy, go to the right, jump twice, go up, and then we're just going to land here and wait for a little bit, then get on this. You can make the jump from the middle to the far right, but it doesn't save any time, because you're just going to be holding right if you do a small jump anyway. Up here is another rock we have to break, so we can get a star. You can do a instant heavy on it. I don't know how much time it really saves though. Looks like we got a decent cycle, so we're gonna be able to kill it first try. Not really kill it, kind of just break it. That's the thing inside of it. Anyway, we're gonna get the star over here and head left to get another memento. You can actually clip through the ground there, but it's not very helpful unless you missed a memento, so I don't recommend jumping there. Kind of just throws you into the ground. It's not very fun. Here you can just hold left and jump all the way across. And then we're gonna head to the bottom. At the staircase here, you can just hold down and left at the same time and you can walk through it. You don't want to jump there either too high because you'll hit some invisible wall, which is dumb. Here you can you can just heavy, and then you're going to want to make no mistakes here. Get to the top. Doesn't really matter if you do though, because we're going to be heavying anyway. So here you're just going to want to heavy down so it's far enough. Grab this, and then heavy again. It doesn't really matter how far you take it down, because as long as you can get it back to that stop, you're still going to be going all the way to the bottom to get the memento. You're going to release right around here, probably can go a little higher, and you're going to go back to the top and head left over the air balloon. Be jumping here too. You can heavy there, but I don't think it's really worth it, because if you mess it up, you completely screw over the run. And there's the next memento. Jump here too. I didn't jump as far, and you can jump at the end of that to go farther. Now we should get first cycle here. If we don't, I'll be a little bit confused. Basically just the rotation of the stuff in the middle that allows us to get up. Guess we didn't get it. It's pretty close though. It's only about a 2-second loss. Now we're going on the Ferris wheel, I think they're calling it. It's really just a big windmill. Like personally, I don't see how that's a Ferris wheel. There aren't any seats on it, but it's okay. All that stuff's gonna start spinning when we heavy onto the ground again. You can instant up here. I'll go ahead and try. It doesn't lose any time if you mess it up either. Basically to instant, you're just gonna want to walk off and then hit heavy. I think you have a couple frames to do it. And that was an instant heavy. It's not that hard to do, but it does take some practice. And here you're just gonna wait for the thing to come down. You can jump a little early to get onto it. I messed it up, so it's okay. And there should be another hand we get into right after this, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Here's some easier platforming as well. You just have to jump at the ends of everything. If you mess up, there are things on the ground that'll help you get back up. It's a little bit of a time loss. And you're just going to sit through another animation here. I'm going to advertise to the Discord. You can break the pot right after this part, but it doesn't really help. You have to break it either way. So it doesn't really do much for you. It'll just change your splits if you do it and slow it down a little bit either way. It's kind of just preference. I'll break it anyway. This is this one right here. That's how you get to the last part. You can't actually reach it though yet. Here we're going to have another bit of an animation. Doesn't really matter if you jump forward. You're going to get stuck here anyway. It's another constellation. Now we're going to be heading left into forest. are 7 mementos here. I didn't know that. The sign told me, though. Here you can heavy as well at the very end. And no matter how you do it, it's going to save time, so I recommend it. That's an FPS drop whenever I get those birds coming out. Yeah, right here you can heavy. It wasn't instant, but it was close. And you're just gonna run to the left for a long time. Because why wouldn't you? You can get first cycle here. It's not that hard to make, but if you don't go for it, you only lose 2 seconds. So it doesn't really matter what you do. We should be fine though to get it. You are able to jump a little after the things fully disappeared. Don't know why. Here it doesn't matter if you heavy. You're still going to be stuck in an animation. And now we get to run farther. Because why not? I swear, like, most of this game isn't even platforming, it's just running. What would... Okay. I guess you can jump through the rock there. Doesn't really help. That was cool to know, I guess. No, this one doesn't have one yet. You can do some fast movement here, just jumping here and then up before it actually fully comes up. And you can slide and jump. I didn't do that right, but I didn't lose any time anyway. So right up here is another memento. You can get first cycle on it pretty easily if you just jump early. This doesn't matter how fast you jump, because you're still on cycle. Neither does any of this. You just want to go up to the top right thing here and jump right about now. And you can get that and that, and you should be good for first cycle. There's that memento. If you don't want to go for first cycle, you can just jump to the first 2, then go to the bottom one and jump to the right again. Okay, I don't know why that didn't break. Here, this dude's just gonna follow you for a bit. He's slow, but he's cute, so I guess it's okay. You can't even see him anymore. There he is. You gotta get the apples from the trees here for him, because he likes apples, I guess. He's a Shinigami. It's okay. I thought I was gonna mess that up. Doesn't really matter how fast you get the one over here now. You're gonna be stuck on that one before this one drops. So for this part, you're just gonna stand over here, and when he picks the apple up, you want to jump down. This way you're on the right side of him. So you're gonna be closer to where you need to be. And it makes you get there quicker, because you're falling from the sky, which is way faster than just running. Now, you can start jumping and moving before it actually pans over to you. You don't want to jump down this hole, you can just walk. If you jump, it'll make you do a falling animation that stops you from dying, I guess. even though there's no dying in this. This little guy just does whatever you do, so you just gotta jump in the right spots. He's gonna open the door for you and you can jump back out. He's gonna follow you, then he's gonna break your heart, then you'll see him again, and then he's gonna run away forever. So basically, he's your ex-girlfriend. He even heavies after you. He's gonna go up to the top somehow. I don't know how he can do it and I can't. But now he's above us. So while he's falling, you want to go ahead and do a heavy. You don't actually have to do a full one. He'll complete it without you doing it. You don't have to give him that apple. Hey, buddy. Okay, up here he's gonna disappear into the ground, and you can't follow him. And it's sad. And he's gonna wave a little bit. Bye, buddy. He's gone for now. Not too long. You'll see him soon. Just head right on this part first. It's a little faster than the other way. And by a little, I mean like, what, 10 seconds? I don't know. You can jump on this one to get down. It's faster. Here we're just doing a little bit of basic platforming. They did not make the platforming hard in this game. And here's our little dude. He's gonna give us the stuff we want. Probably cocaine. I like all the other guys too. This dude looks like a Minecraft block. There's nothing in the middle. You don't need to go check that out. Unless you really want to know. There's nothing there. Yet. Whenever you jump here, the leaves are going to be changing. So it's helpful to actually get them right at the start when you're up here. Because you're going to have to jump up some stairs. If you want, you can count how many jumps you have to take. I kind of just wing it though. To get this memento, you're just going to want to jump to the left and then not jump here. Then jump again. You can jump here too. Then you're going to want to get to the star in the middle. Please don't jump while you're doing this. I will cry if you do it as well. Just don't jump while you're standing on those leaves. Unless you're going to a different one. So here we're going to get double jump. Or whatever they want to call it. I think they're calling it glide. It's just a double jump though. You want to head to the right. It's a little faster. Not by much, though. Doesn't really matter which way you pick. I think this is on cycle, too. After this room, you want to head right for another memento. That could have been done a little faster. When you're on this leaf up here, just go ahead and double jump and you can get to the right side. Here there's going to be a pot, I guess, with flowers in it. Or birds, I don't know. And that leads you up there. You can jump at the stem of that thing here and get up here. Saves a little bit of time. And here you can just jump to the top pot. You just want to double jump low enough. I've messed up runs completely hitting the top of that, because I'm not that good. Then we have butterfly room, which I utterly hate. Which I got somehow. You want to head to the right of this as well. And break the ground and head to the right again. That'll get you another memento. Sometimes it won't let you up there fully. You can just double jump at the end if you're not getting up there, and it should save you. Now, you can do that quickly. I don't think you can in all mementos though, because it's kind of messed up. You can do the top one quickly though. And that one you just want to double jump to the second part and then wait a little bit. Like right here. You double jump right here, wait a little bit, double jump again, wait for this one, then keep going. That'll save you a little bit of time. You can hold right there. Double jumps are the same speed as just running. So it's preferred if you just continuously jump up. Though double jumping should be fine on stairs. So after this girl, I guess, you want to just hold right, and then hold left on this one, and then jump twice to the left, and now you're in the bird cutscene, which is beautiful. And I still don't know what gender it is, so. And then it's gonna blow you. Yeah. You can hold right there too. The bird's gonna start like yelling at you a bunch, but you can just skip all of it if you jump here and go down. For this memento, you wanna just get up here and wait a little bit. He's gonna stomp a little and then blow. I usually miss that one at the start, so don't feel bad if you do. You can heavy here to stop that. Don't let go too early or you'll just get pushed back all the way. Double jump right there to go up faster, and you can heavy there to stop yourself from an animation. Here you don't want to hold glide, but if you do, it's fine. It'll save like 1 second or 2 seconds if you don't. You can hold left there. You want to jump down here, glide into that, and then glide again with this. You can make it to those birds, but it's kind of hard. He's going to be stomping at you for no reason. Just break the pots. He's going to be above you now, but the glide doesn't even do anything. So you can just hold left. Here you're going to want to glide to the middle and heavy. Then wait for him to start screaming again. You can also hit those without having to hit the ground, but it's still pretty precise, so I don't get it too often. Here you can double jump before to get up the stairs quicker. You're kind of just stuck in an animation again now. And there's a bit of a boss fight, but you can't die, so it's okay. The bird does not like bells. Hold left, and then double jump to get that. Just don't jump again. Keep going. Don't hold left when you hit this. Hold left when you're already going up. Otherwise it might mess it up. Now what I didn't know is you can actually jump on this part. I just thought that was background. You can hold left after the second one. You can break that first before, so that way you don't have to do it again. And you can go ahead and start jumping up. You do have to heavy at the end of the bow right here though. And you can just run after this. And then run to the middle where the birds are. Let the bell carry you a little faster. And after the first one outside, you want to just hold right. Here you're stuck in an animation. So once you're out of the animation here, it's just going to start raining. Then when the birds go up, you're going to jump into them. And then go right and slide down her hair or her back. I don't know which one it is. It's her hair. You're just going to slide down her hair. Just jump right there and you'll be fine. Now, before you hit the water here, you want to double jump to stop yourself from diving in too deep, and that'll save a little bit of time. You can hit the wall there, and if it does happen, you still save time, so it doesn't matter. Now here you can get another first cycle trick like in Forest. It also doesn't save that much time, but it's still worth to go for, because you can save yourself after. You just want to go to the middle there and jump. That one's really precise too. Now you're just going to want to jump across all these trees, then jump again over to these birds, then double jump again to this part, heavy, and jump to it. That's that one. There are those little dudes jumping up at you. You have to jump to the top part here. You can't run through it. So you jump to this part, glide as far as you can, and then you're just going to wade through the water. Because jumping is faster, but when you hit the water again, it'll slow you down, so you don't want to do that. Jump out as soon as you can to hit that. Then you're going to double jump on the first one, and then you don't have to for the rest. You can get past that part, and you can double jump a little later, but I've never done it. And now we're back to the middle, because this game somehow does that, and they're really good at it. So you can just double jump to the middle, not worry about getting in the water. In a little bit, we'll be able to get in the water quicker. So now we have an S. It's not really an S, but it looks like an S. So now we're going to go to the bottom right again, and then we're going to go down after 2 jumps, should be. I messed it up a little. You're supposed to glide there, but I messed it up, so I didn't. You can glide here though, and then just jump out. Then you're gonna go down and to the right. Then to the left. And then to the right. And then to the left, but you don't want to hit that ledge. Now a little bit of a trick. You can stand right here in heavy and then jump down, so that way you're not stuck in the water and you can glide there. If you heavy, you get pushed really far into the water. Here you can instant. I didn't get it though. You want to jump early off this so you can head to the left quicker. Then just double jump across. You can instant heavy here, but if you mess it up, you lose a lot of time, so I kind of just go for a double jump anyway. Then here you can double jump before you hit the water. And then double jump again. Hold right there. And you can jump all the way across into the middle from up here. You just gotta hold space. I don't know if it's faster to jump on the top or not, but I did. And it wasn't even on purpose. This should be the mushroom part? Yeah. Okay. So this is the fast mushroom part. You can jump here and jump early off this to get onto a mushroom. This one. And then head right. And then at the stem of this first mushroom, right before it, you can jump and then head left again. And that saves a bunch of time. You can heavy here. That sends birds out. And you can get another memento up here. You could probably instant here, but I don't think it's worth it. You don't want to hit the ledge there either. It'll slow you down. Jump at the edge of this. You want to jump, then double jump. I didn't do it though. Here you just jump and head to the left still. If you don't jump, you'll hit the cliff there before you get to the bottom. Here you're just gonna hit the pot, go left, and then heavy. I barely made that. I thought I messed it up. Here you're gonna heavy again. Then head right or left, whichever side you're closer to. There are fast cycles for this, but they're really hard to get. Good luck though. Yeah, that's not very fast. The real fast cycle is right here. You have to get to that bottom right before the thing freezes. And I got it. So that's good. That's just a little thing. Saves like 8 seconds, I think. It's really hard to do though. I don't know how I got it. I jumped too late, so I lost a bit of time there. Here, if you need to, you can heavy early if the eye starts showing up. But if not, you can just wait as long as you need. Here, you're just going to stack 2 blocks on top of each other. For some reason, the top one doesn't break. And now we get swimming. It's going to send us off to the right. Whichever direction you just came from, it's going to send you in the opposite way. Now to switch directions, you want to just hit whatever arrow key you were going. You want to hit the opposite of that one. And then you can instantly boost again. However, it's not faster unless changing directions. That Mementos there, it's not that hard to get. Kind of easy to miss though. You can't get that star until later at least. You want a heavy there. Then start swimming again. Go to the top right spot. And this is a little bit of a trick you can do too. Right there is what happens when you change directions. So that's a reset, and then we go ahead and boost, and then heavy there, and we can catch up to it. That's not the intended way they wanted us to do it. You can boost out of water at all times for a bit of a different boost in the air. This room's kind of stupid. The way the developers made it, it's just kind of dumb. You have to go through the top right here, even though it looks like you can't move through them. And now we're gonna go to the left some, get the flowers, and then go to the top where that other memento was. We can just head through this now. Then we're gonna go to this part. And we're gonna boost up, then head to the right. And then head down. And that should get you that one. Make sure to double jump over that. If you don't double jump, you're not going to make it. And you'll get stuck to the left side. Now we're going to go to the bottom left corner. That's a little bit of a boost out. Just going to get the... I don't know what they are. I don't know how birds are underwater, but I guess they're birds. You don't have to heavy here. Just boost out. Then go back to where the birds were on this side. Now we're going to go top left. Now it does have some advanced movement, but I don't do it because I don't even know how. I've like seen it once, but I never tried to do it. Basically, you would go from this first water spot up and then up again. However, I just go around it. It's a lot easier. Here we're just boosting and then pressing left. If you boost and hold left and go out of the water, it'll send you to the left. However, doing it that way, it will only just keep you going up and a little left. You can skip a little bit of the turtle here if you pull away early, but I'm not going to try. You can keep boosting over here, and when it sends you back, you just have to go again, and that should just take you all the way. You can heavy here, but you can also soft lock when you go out of the water if you land back in it. That's good. So try not to soft lock. Here we're just going to boost down immediately. Do it twice, I think. Yeah. Boost down twice, then boost left, and then go up. If you do get weird boost angles, you can just reset. Here you just want to double jump into the arms and boost up. It's going to have another animation. Once this animation ends, kind of just want to spam F. Well, spam whatever your sing button is. It'll come up in the bottom. I just binded it to F because it's close. And now bird dude's gonna start shaking everything up and killing everything. Thank you for the follow, random person. I don't know who it was, but thank you. Here you just want to be constantly boosting, and you can head to the right some. That'll get you to this part earlier. I think it saves like 4 seconds each as long as you keep boosting. Whenever this dude twitches his mouth, you're supposed to go, but sometimes it doesn't let you if you were just boosting. For this part, it's gonna basically make everything black in the background. You can just stick to the top edge of this, and then you're gonna start going up some. Supposedly this is the outline of a boot. I don't really see it, but this takes a lot of memorization, which I still don't fully have down. And you can use a lot of movement resets to lose some time here. There's also a memento in the middle. Just stick to the left wall after the second right turn, and it's right here. Then you're gonna head down immediately. You can actually go through part of this. And you. I don't know how, but it apparently saves time here to just boost. And whoever followed didn't say anything, so I'm just now sad. I'm depressed. Now he's gonna try and eat you, but a magical turtle saves you. Thanks, buddy. We can, like, rub his back a little bit. We're kind of just stuck here for a little bit. Oh, he likes it. Then you just head left right after he lets you off. That'll put you back in the middle. Should make you go down right here. Yeah. Then you have to heavy. Then you jump at this part too. And you still have all your stars. Jump a little farther here just to make sure you get that. Next Mementos over here. When you get into this water, you want to boost right. And it'll just take you up here. That's the one you saw earlier. And you want to boost back down here. You're going to boost left once you get to this part. And then heavy as soon as you get off. You want to head to the right through these pillars and up again. Now whenever you get out of the water, it will reset your boost. So you can use that to your advantage a little bit. You want to head to the left right after this. You have to get out of the water to start the cutscene though. Now the reason for heading left is we finally have the swim ability. So now we can get the second memento in the first stage. Now we have a really long S. So the reason for still being in the water is it's going to allow us to get a little bit of a boost right before we get out. And this part you have to jump over. So 2 jumps here should get you to the bottom. Make sure you go over the top of these. What happened there was when you boost out of water, you keep your momentum if you're straight up against stairs. So it's kind of a bit of a cool mechanic. And here's the vase we broke earlier in the run. If we hadn't broken it, you would just break it there. Below us right now is the childhood cutscene. Once we get all the mementos from this area, we go back and get that, and then we complete the run as normal. Now this isn't actually Navi. Okay. This is a bird holding a light. You can clearly see it flapping its wings. For this one, you're going to want to boost right, so go ahead and be on the left side a little bit. That way you don't hit the wall when you're trying, and you don't get hit straight up. This memento is pretty easy to get as well. Hitting these create light temporarily. So you can see this. And with that, you're able to go to the top. And you're going to stand above these red birds. It doesn't matter how you do these jumps. You can take however much time you want. Because you still have to wait for this to fade out. And once that gets out, you can just hit the birds, go up twice, and hold left. And there's that memento. I think there's another one right here as well. Yeah, you break this and go to the left. And there's a bunch of birds in the water. You want to grab those and then head to the left again. Then you can heavy, then heavy here as well while you're getting it. You don't have to get it then heavy. You can just get it while you're going down. Then you just want to go up the regular way. Grab the birds again. Go up to the middle. Now this is some movement. Basically, whenever you boost, you just want to double jump. You want to get this bird, then go back immediately and double jump. Then you're gonna break the pot, get the bird on the bottom left, and then head back to the pot you broke. You can heavy to get rid of the birds. So what you do is you heavy a little early as soon as you get on this platform, and then you just keep holding left. Saves a little bit of time. Now you just hold left there. And now we're in the basically final stage. Here you're going to want to do these stair boosts with the water. Saves a little bit of time, not much though, so it's not a big deal if you miss them. Here you can just jump to the second one. You don't have to go to the fully top. Now you can jump from this to the second part up here without having to do anything. Then right when you get up there, you're going to hold right and then double jump so you don't have to stop yourself with an animation. Then after this one, you're going to head right instantly and then double jump. I messed it up a little. The Mementos under me right now. So what you want to do is, once you get past this part and hit the birds, you're going to want to go left. And there's that one. You can jump early here to get on the staircase. I messed it up though. But you can jump a little early. And instead of having to go back to get it, you can just do that. So here you don't want to boost out of the water. You just want to jump up once you get out of the water, and it saves a little bit of time. Here you can heavy as soon as you get over the line. Then you want to jump on the edge of this, get back in the water, and then boost out. And that's basically the same for the right side, except for it's a different puzzle. That was... Ooh. That was really good. Like, she glided way longer than I've seen before. So for this one, just get the birds and then go up. Then hold right. And hold left as soon as you jump in these birds. This one you go left for. Then you want to instantly break the pot up here. You can heavy there to go a little bit faster. Heavy as soon as you get past that line as well. Here you just want to go under and then boost up again, and then hit that, and then heavy again. Then you want to jump off the same side, and then boost to the middle again. And now you're going to get singed. Then you want to head right again, because you're a little to the right. It saves like no time at all to go either direction. It doesn't matter which way you go. But this is a little faster, so we go right. Here you're gonna make these flowers up here bloom. Now you're gonna go down here and sing. Doesn't matter how you get onto that. You can just go over here. It's a lot easier. You can just wait for it to crawl to you. And you just want to land on it again. And hold sing until all of them start growing. You get a little bit of a boost from this as well, because you're already moving. Now, well, we're not there yet. I'll talk about it when we get there. Okay, so there's an Memento right here as well. So you just want to jump up these flowers. Or birds, I don't know, dude. You want to head through this. And there's that one. And you want to hit these twice in a row. I messed it up though. And you can not have to go through that part there. Okay, so this is wing room. There's 2 cycle, 1 cycle, and then no cycle. Usually in runs we go for no cycle, but you want to line yourself, well, we go for 1 cycle. You want to line yourself up right here with the flowers, and then just start jumping. I messed it up though. I never mess that up. I'll show that at the end of the run, because that's a really important skip. Basically, we're on 2 cycle now. With 1 cycle, you're able to get onto that bug there already. And with no cycle, you get onto this bug first try. And then you're able to jump from this, the bottom one, all the way to the left. Well, to the right. Getting 1 skip first cycle is 10 seconds, and then no cycle is 25 seconds. You want to jump at the end of the staircase there. You can tell it's the end by the post sitting at the top. You want to heavy as soon as possible because you get into water here. It's a lot easier to go faster here. Then once you get through this one part, you want to head down. Okay, for some reason it stopped me from moving, but that's okay. Theoretically, you should be able to miss both those. So now you're back at the middle, and you want to go top right. Well, I don't know my rights and left, sorry. You want to go top left. And before you get to the main part, there's going to be another memento you have to get with the flowers. So, don't forget those, because I have, and it made me very upset. But anyway, the memento is right above us, and the way to get up is right here. These flowers are usually meant to go left, but for the memento, we just go right, and then hit this, and then go up. Then you just jump down and hold. You can jump through this. And then you just want to go back over here and go to the left. Make this big flower bloom. And then we have flower skip right after this. No, we have a memento. Then we go up the waterfall, then flower skip. Here you don't want to jump. We just want to go off. I think I'm lost. Okay, yeah, flower room's right after this. You can jump here to the second one too. Then you want to head left right after. Now before you go down, you want to head right and then go here. I used to miss that a lot. Now what you can do is just hit the top there if you get good at it. But heavying works too, and it's basically the same amount of time. You can double jump there to just keep safe. Okay, so for flower skip, you just want to go here and make this bloom. What? Make it bloom. Thank you. Then you want to make these bloom, and you can jump onto them and spam spacebar. That way it cancels your far jump. And instead of having to go to the top, you can just go on the bottom side. And then you double jump right after you cross over the line. You can instant heavy too. I didn't get it though. So now we're going to use flowers to go all the way to the top. Then we're gonna go back to our original side, back where the monuments were, like where the main hub is. And then we're gonna do childhood cutscene, and then we're gonna finish the game, and that should be the entire run. Then I'll go back and show you first cycle. You can sing a little early. I think I did that too late. So now we're being switched back over to the original side. And we'll be dropped down. And then we do childhood cutscene after the constellations appear, I believe. They should come up as soon as we hit the ground. Yeah. So the constellation goes up, and that's gonna let us go all the way to the top. It's gonna have this stupidly long animation. because it doesn't want us to finish the game. But then we're going to add another 2 minutes of animation, so it's kind of our fault. You just want to go left before the black starts fading, and then boost into here, and then sing. And there's your childhood cutscene. It will only activate if you have all mementos, so don't forget about that. If you don't do it, the run doesn't count. It's really just a little bit of backstory. It's gonna start fading out, so it'll let you know when it's over. There we go. Now we're gonna head back left, because you can't go to the right of this for some reason. You just gotta run left. Then you're gonna go back up regularly, as you did at the beginning to get up here. And then you're gonna make the flower bloom that's at the start. Now you're getting eaten by yourself, but it's not really you. Yeah. It's the bird eel thing that is also you. I don't understand the story of this. Maybe that's her actual mom. And she's really angry because she wants her to die too. So her mom decides, hey, maybe I should eat you and then you can't be alive. And to be fair, it's a valid point. If you get eaten, you're not alive. However, you can't die in this game. So, I don't think she really planned that. You just want to go all the way to the left, and then you can go to the right some. That should line you up for the part where you get out. Am I all the way to the left? Yeah. Kind of just want to go right here. Ow. Once it gets to the black part, that's when it's about to get out. You can go to the right some. There's an achievement there if you sing, but you don't need it for this category. That's black. Now we're in another animation. Then we just go up a long staircase, and then we're in another animation. There's nothing really here, so you can kind of just skip it. Not in the run, like in the video. You can skip it in the video, and I should have at the end of it, I'm gonna go back in the chapters, and I'm gonna go to the wing room, and I'm gonna get first cycle and maybe no cycle. First cycle was really easy though. I don't know how I messed it up. Pepe hands. Statue girl can sing. Even though you don't have a voice box. What's really good about this game is that so far, all my videos have not got copy striked by the music creators. And that's new, and I like it. Now she's gonna cry. Oh, she's gonna cry soon. Now she's crying. Ooh woo. Kissy wussy. Now she lets us go. Please. There we go. She's just gonna move her arm. Goodbye. There's not that much music you can do here. You can save like 1 second maybe, if you jump correctly. But even then the movement's not hard, so you're probably gonna be getting runs anyway. So when the screen hits black, that's when the game ends. So right about now. Yeah. So that's the end of the game. Now, unfortunately, you have to sit through credits. Not for the timer, but so we can go back for the individual level. So yeah, I'm not editing it out because I don't have the software to. So go ahead and skip it. If you haven't already skipped all of this. Africa? Wait, what? What a great name. Just gonna applaud Ruben Rincon. I don't know what cleanup is. That's neat. It's an alphabetical order. Nacho Monter. Not Nacho Monster, Nacho Monter. Okay. Maybe it's Monterre. Robbie Patterson? Man. Rip Robbie Rotten. Okay? Is it now just thanks to our family members? Dang it. I didn't even plug anything in. Thank you. Okay, buddy. I need a Pepe hands. And back to the lobby. We're going to levels. Should be that one. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna show no cycle off here. Not no cycle, first cycle. There's no way we're getting no cycle. You can just watch some other video on how to do that. Okay, so no cycle. If you want to get down here quicker, you can just jump there and you can hit the edge. Okay, so no cycle, you just want to line up right here in the middle of these two. And then don't let it fully hit until you let go. I keep saying no cycle. Here, I'll try no cycle. Yeah. It's really hard. But basically you just get onto that and then jump over like you normally would. And that's one cycle. I'll try and get no cycle before. Not happening there. It's really hard to do. You have to jump when you're not even on the edge of it. And then you have to jump immediately after as well. Basically like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not getting that anytime soon. But thank you for watching. Yeah. Goodbye.